Hey, how y'all doing? We coming live in just a moment. I ain't got my itinerary of this. I don't know what we're gonna do. All right, good evening out there in Mississippi House District 66, Hinds County. And Ms. Bowman got her phone all on time. All right, and everybody out there in Hinds County, Jackson, Terry, Raymond, Utica, thank y'all so much for tuning in. This is the one and only, the hottest show in the land, a reliable representation talk show with yours truly. And who else is with me today?
Hey everyone, happy Thursday.
That's a little innocent baby voice trying to sound like she's so innocent.
I got two songs I'm singing tonight. Pentagon, do some instrumental music I'm singing tonight.
All right, so we're gonna have an A and B selection. You want to start off with the A and B selection, or you want to?
I'm gonna wait to midstream of the show. I gotta
midstream. All right, well, take us on in and let everybody know what we got going on.
So everyone, we are freewheeling again this Thursday night. I don't have any announcements just yet, but you know, after the election, I'm coming back with your favorite announcements, you all. But I do want to take a moment to shout out a couple people. I do want to shout out my sister. She's a faithful listener, Pamela Bowden. Hey sis, thank you for listening. Vanessa, hey sis, thank you for listening. We appreciate you all for listening. You all now have to know how to get
and I got to sit here and say hello to Miss Darlene Wilson, all the way from big old Utica, Mississippi. That's our number one fan. That's my lady out there now.
Miss Darlene, girl, we gotta come see you. We get along. We can sit outside of the porch.
We're gonna pull up. It's getting something close to summertime, spring, so we got to go over there. That's my lady.
Okay, so yeah, let me just put this in on y'all tonight. Okay. You all, we gotta show some kindness now around here. We getting a little bit too carried away, you all, with degrading each other and hurting each other. And Fabian and I have a love-hate relationship, and most of everyone that knows our genuine friendship knows that. I said that to say this, you all, when people are going out their way to be nice and be kind to you, always remember people don't have to do what they do for you. Some of you all, and some friends that I have recently introduced to other friends of mine, have mistakenly taken the image that we owe them something, that we're doing something for them, as if we owe them something. You all, whatever life throws at you, whether that's a conviction, if that's jail time, if that's a divorce, if that's marriage, whatever life throws at you, we all have issues that are going on. You have to deal with those head on and face those. But if you have a great group of people that are around you to support you, be appreciative of those. I have observed for the last couple of days this week that people have things going on in their personal lives. Either they're taking it out on someone on Facebook, or you've been nice nasty to people who are really coming to you with a genuine heart and mean no harm.
All right, pause for a second. I want to say hello to Mr. Melissa DeBar from North Mississippi, one of our passionate champions for domestic violence. Hey there, Miss Attorney DeBar.
Okay. Listen, you all, he like we at church read. So anyway, you all, we just gotta stop that. And I mean, we're days away from our election, and that goal takes me on to the next segment of the election. You all, I'm saying it again with the elections. You all, please stop bashing and badgering other people for whatever reason. If you don't like the candidates that are on there, hey, put your name in the hat next time and say that I have a better plan of action of what I can go and do. You all, we gotta stop being dogmatic. That's my little rant for a moment for today. That was on my heart, and I wanted to make certain that I aired out in the airways that you all treat people the way you want to be treated. You don't want nobody to hurt your feelings, don't you hurt nobody. Because whatever you put out there is coming back, good or bad.
Let me just add to that. So,
all right, come on.
You said if you don't want anybody to hurt your feelings, don't hurt theirs. But the thing I've always been taught is that hurt people hurt other people.
Well, I mean, you still ain't bought me the tambourine. Somebody buy me the tambourine for the show every Thursday.
But what we need to realize is if you've ever been hurt by somebody, you need to think about how that made you feel. Ooh, and you need to think, do I want to make somebody feel that bad, if not worse?
Yes.
It's not going to be better. So definitely we got to learn how to start treating people with kindness and take care of people
and loving people and getting back to that.
Yes. And everybody that I tell I love you is genuine. And I tell people all the time, if I cut you off, and I don't mean cut off, if I stop communicating with you, 9 times out of 10, you've given me the scissors to sever that relationship. Because I'm a favorite, some of y'all all the time, I'm a very free-willing person. I forgive. But at the end of the day, I have feelings. I'm human.
And look, and Attorney DeBar said, "Thank you, sir. Thank you for representing Mississippi Will and this great forum to learn more."
He think he doing something now, y'all. He think he on the map.
Look, we just out here just trying to educate people and talk about the issues, the things that's going on around us, and spread some love and positivity.
Yes.
There's so much negative stuff going around. It's so much misinformation, as you just heard a minute ago.
Yes.
Tell everybody what our evening consisted of. Let the cat out of the bag.
No, I'm gonna let you do that. You'll do a great job at it because you're on stage.
All right, everybody. So if y'all have any questions, concerns, comments, call in line is 601-948-5950. So our Governor Tate Reeves, signed Mississippi House Bill number 1 into law today. That is our state income tax elimination bill. Just left the ceremony with the governor's mansion where he signed this into law. And this is a measure that I supported. It came to us 3 times. And, a lot of people ask me why did I support it? And I will always support a measure that will put money back into Mississippians' pockets. We're working on slowly and responsibly eliminating state income tax. And so
I don't have to pay taxes anymore, state taxes.
Well, it's going to be, of course, the 10 years, but we're slowly eliminating because we didn't want to cause a strain on the budget. We have things to think about. We got pushback because, a lot of people are saying, well, the state income tax is being eliminated, but the fuel tax is going to be increasing by 9 cents. But also in that legislation, the grocery tax is going down from 7% down to 5%. And so there are, there's some really good things about this bill. And I'm very happy that we're not going to be taxing people for going to work. Think about how does it feel when you get up and go to work every single day and you punch the time clock, and guess what? You're being taxed on the state level. Now, I wish we could reduce the federal tax level. We can't do that, unfortunately. But we're just trying to do whatever we can to put more money in Mississippians' pockets. Our people get up and go to work every single day. So anytime I have the opportunity to vote on legislation that's going to help our working class Mississippians, I'm going to vote in favor of it. And, it's been signed into law, and it will be slowly implemented in increments of 0.25% until the tax is eliminated wholly, which is going to take about 2 years to get done. But, we're going to continue to watch it, continue to monitor it, and make sure that, we're doing the right thing for all our people here in Mississippi. How do you feel about income tax elimination?
Income tax elimination, I feel good about it. I had a lot of reservations about some of the things that you mentioned about fuel taxes going up, but I guess you get one or the other. You can't have everything on the table. So I guess I'll take my money coming back to me in taxes and have to just suffer for the gas.
Initially, I opposed elimination of the tax because anytime you eliminate a tax, one or two things going to happen. Either you're going to add another tax or you're going to cut a budget and you're going to lose services.
Okay.
And so, I heard about us like we got to really be careful. But as I started looking at it, we're going up on fuel tax. When we talk about fuel tax, if you are basically not driving anywhere, not going anywhere, you're not paying the tax. But our workers get up, go to work every single day, and they're going to be taxed no matter what they do. And the objection came from several people that, well, people that have to commute to work each day is going to be a burden on them because they have to buy gas to commute to work. But that is true. There will be a difference in the fuel tax. However, eliminating the state income tax is going to put more money in their pocket at the end of the month. So it's time for them to weigh the options and figure out what's more beneficial. Me paying a state income tax or me paying a fuel tax. Now, in a lot of the states, we have toll roads. How many toll roads do we have in the state of Mississippi right now?
I haven't seen one.
We don't have any.
I haven't seen one.
The fuel tax in Mississippi, guess when the last time we increased fuel tax in Mississippi was?
The 90s.
1987.
Wow.
So almost 40 years ago. And so when we look at our crumbling infrastructure, roads and things of that sort, the reason that we're in a position right now is because in order to fund MDOT, Mississippi Department of Transportation, we're taking $80 million of lottery funds, which is education, and do it. We're taking money from the general fund. We have to put it over into MDOT to make things work with that. So we're looking at long-term sustainability, with the fuel tax. This is not trying to pass taxes off on anybody else, but we're looking at if you don't use it, then you shouldn't have to, we shouldn't tax something that you don't have to use. If you go to work every single day, you're paying state income tax, and you leave work and go to Walmart, guess what? You're paying taxes at Walmart. It's double taxation in a sense when you look at it. And so, I'm happy about this measure. We do have some more things and kinks that we have to work out. This bill, which will be going to be taking up next session. But it's been signed into law, so that's the new law of the land right now here in Mississippi.
Wow, you all, they do
They do
a lot up there, you all. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I guess we just have to take the bitter with the sweet.
Yeah, I mean, it is a great thing. This is the largest tax.
I have a question. Someone has inquired, was House Bill 1 sent back to work out the kinks before being signed by the governor?
Okay, so House Bill 1 was sent directly to the governor the way that the Senate sent it to us. So there is some discrepancy with adjustment point where this was left in the bill. It was, I think, 0.85% or it should have been 85% to initiate a trigger. But what happened is, all of this won't go into effect until 2026, which gives us the extension to work kinks out. And the reason it was sent to the governor is ultimately, this is the bill we've been working on the entire session. Like I say, House Bill 1, that's the first bill that we worked on this session. We've been back and forward. We've gone from, like I said, this bill has, like, what is it? Reed Jackson, Metamorphosis, remember that album, Metamorphosis? This bill has been Metamorphosis so many times. And so we do have to work that technical detail out, which we will be working on. Also, we still have to address first the public employee retirement system. In the initial House version, we took care of hers. However, in this bill, it's going to move to a hybrid Tier 5 plan. So we're trying to get it back to what our original plan was, which was ultimately putting $100 million in hers each year. And so we had a great plan in the House, but like I tell everybody, legislation, it's all about compromise sometimes. And with the Senate, they wouldn't budge on the things that we needed them to budge on. So we're going to continue to work on it.
Okay. So you all, I want to go here. I know that there is a mayoral candidate for him tonight. I want to strongly advise, suggest, highly recommend all those good words you all to make sure you listen in for the last time for before the voting takes place.
Make certain
that you are choosing people that
what
is for your values and morals. Don't let it be about your best friend or because Johnny has $100,000 or whatever that tactic is. Look at the work that people are currently doing and see how beneficial has their work been done to you. Now again, let's go back to, as we alluded to last week, about government. The mayor can't do everything. He has a team of people who are supposed to be assisting. If those team of people are not doing their job, then rightfully so, the mayor.
Hey, Melissa, can you let us know a little bit better? We got feedback. Okay, keep on going.
Okay, the mayor, Vanessa said the same thing. I'm sorry, you all. The mayor should put the right people on his or her team. So make certain again that you all are choosing the person that definitely align, as Representative Nelson said, with your values and your views, because we do want to make certain that we put the right person in the seats. Jackson is in a deplorable state. However, it didn't get like this all of a sudden. It has taken more than several years. It's taken time for it to get this way. And you all, I do want to say this as well. I'm observing where people are putting other people's business out on Facebook. And this is, I've seen something about people putting judgments against people on Facebook. I've seen people put pictures of people's significant others outside of their marital, legal husband and or wife. You got to stop that, because at the end of the day, I'm going back to the original statement I made earlier. That hurts. That's somebody's feelings that you are hurting, whether it be true or not. God is the judge and the juror. I don't think he asked any of us for our input or he needed any assistance from us. Actually, he doesn't. I don't have to say, I think he doesn't need our assistance. So you all, let's tailor that. You know, everything that you know does not need to be said. Everything, what you need to worry about is the issues. Fabian talks about this all the time. And he gets on me, are they handling the issues, Brittany? And I'm like, well, he says it's not a will, it's either yes or no. And that's really a legitimate concern. Are the person that you're selecting for this mayor, are they about the business of the city of Jackson? Some of these candidates are arrogant. And if you're arrogant now, before you get into the seat, I can only imagine what your staff will look like once you land in the seat. Some of these candidates.
Let me say something that I said when I was running. People look for the perfect person to lead them. They want the perfect person. And I've seen a lot of ballots, and I hadn't seen one yet. And I don't know, when I go to the poll on the 1st of April, I've never seen a ballot that had Jesus Christ as one of the candidates. And so if you're looking for a perfect person, that's the only person that's perfect. But before you start attacking people, you need to ask yourself, have I lived my life? What have I done in my life? Because I guarantee you, the people out here spreading garbage around about these people probably have done 100 times worse than what they have.
Listen, my grandma got this favorite saying. She said, well, I'll have seen and come short, but the only difference between me and you got caught and I did. And I swear to God, she ain't lying. A lot of stuff I know I'm supposed to be down there in Jones in the lounge. I just happened to not get caught, and I'm grateful every day because I know the work and the things that I have done were not indicative of what I was raised around. I'll say that.
Hello to Miss Mary Briley from Columbus, Ohio. I see Miss Melissa DeBar calling. And so, those are things that we have to think about. We got to stick to policy. And I told you this earlier. We got to stop voting on emotion and start voting on policy. People understand policy.
Correct.
I mean, you have to have a heart for the people, but at the end of the day, we got to look at the policies we're voting on. We have a caller calling in. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Yes, hello. Thank you for accepting my call. I would just like to make a remark to a statement to what the young lady just stated regarding the mayor. Have people surrounding him, and he is the person, whoever's in the seat or the current mayor is unable to do everything because he have people in seats around him. Okay, so this is my concern related to her statement. Look how long he's been our current mayor. How long is it going to take for him to realize that the people that's surrounding him is not doing their? For instance, let's take for instance the Parks and Recreation, the city gym. Look at the gym. No heat, no air.
Yes, ma'am. That is a very good point.
It's not even properly fixed up. So I understand the mayor, he has people surrounding that do these things. And I understand it takes time to do certain things. But look how long it takes. It always portrays when it's time for election. That's when the ball seems like it gets the rolling.
Agreed. I totally agree with you.
And caller, you made a very good point.
She did.
What we got to start doing is we got to start looking at who's doing the work while they're in office and not when it's close to election time. It's easy to get out of election time and go to every church, kiss every baby, shake every hand. But we got to start looking at track records, especially when we're talking about incumbents. What have you done while you were in office?
Exactly. And and that could affect the mayor. People like me, myself, say, oh, you know what? It's time for that person to go. It could be doing a great job, but they have people surrounding them. It's not doing the job. It's not being updated.
Yes, ma'am.
Fulfilling the role in a timely manner.
Yes, ma'am. Caller, thank you so much for putting that insight. And you are absolutely right. We got another call coming in, but thank you for listening. And please call back at any time.
And I want to respond to the caller. I totally agree with what she stated. And that's not to Mayor Lamont, but that's to any person. The person who is leading is only good as his or her team. When I say that Jackson has major problems, a best friend of mine just sent me a message as well stating Jackson has big problems. And we do. But we also got to make certain that we're putting the right people on our team in positions to help us elevate and not be.
All right, church announcement. We got another call on the prayer request line. Hold on. Hey, caller, you on the air?
Yes, I was just listening to what you all were saying, and you're absolutely right. Look at what these people have been doing for the last 8 to 10 years And not only that, they select the individuals that they have working in these key positions. They select their team. So if you're selecting people that does not have the ability to fulfill your mission, that means you need to get rid of them.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when we talk about a mayor or when we talk about a CEO of a company, that CEO is not running an entire company. That CEO is putting people in place that are going to be able to handle the job and going to share your vision. And so it's important. You got to have the right people. Absolutely. Thank you so much, caller.
All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Please call back at any time. All right, y'all. We just had church announcement. You got anything else to say over there?
Yeah, I just want people to be more mindful and cognitive of, the voting process. And it's not only for Jackson. This is all municipalities. We need to make certain that we are electing people who, again, align with our goals and our viewpoints.
All right. And look, this is bittersweet because come to think about it, when we're back on the air next time, guess what?
We got a new mayor.
So we're going to have
Yeah.
new municipal elected officials,
New
possibly.
mayors, aldermen,
So
councilmen.
it's going to be, but y'all, I'm going to tell y'all why it's going to be exciting, because we're going to have a new alderwoman at large in the city of Byram. And guess what? She's here on the radio with us. So y'all, I want to share, I don't know, she came and gave me one of her push cards with all the information. She'd had to give it to me because I know everything about her, because I've been,
You like a preacher.
I look like a
Yeah,
pastor.
dog.
I got to unbutton my shirt. Come on, y'all, and lean back. But y'all, I want to introduce y'all to a very dear friend of mine. Her name is Erica Robinson Jones, and she's running for alderwoman at large in the great city of Byram, Mississippi. And we want her to come on and tell y'all why y'all need to vote for her and what her plans are for the city of Byram. So come on, Miss Jones. Miss Jones. All these last names now. Robinson Jones. So Miss Jones, Robinson. Oh, goodness. See, y'all can't be jumping on me now. I'm sitting in the middle of two beautiful women. Y'all can't be beating me up.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it. Yes, I am Erica Robinson Jones. I am running for alderwoman at large in our great city of Byram. I am actually, my platform is transparency, safety, growth, and unity. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I have been a resident of Byram for 26 years. All of my girls have gone from Gertrude Ellis and graduated to Terry High School. And I also have one more at the middle school. I have been very active in the community. I've been involved Junior Auxiliary of Byram and Terry, president-elect of the Rotary Club South Hines. I actually have a nonprofit there here in Byram, Haven of Hope. It's mentoring, counseling young girls between the ages of 10 to 17. We do ACT prep, financial literacy, self-care, mental. So we do a 75 to 100 rotation, girls of rotation for 13 weeks. Also, I'm involved. I just actually graduated in January for the Mississippi cohorts, Mississippi Women's in the League cohort class. So I'm very active. I do numerous of things here in Byram. First, I want to say safety is my big issue, big concern. Byram is growing. Byram can do better. Safety. I'm going to go back and say why I choose safety first and talk about safety first. I love our homeowners association. I do, but I'm old school too now. And remember back in the day, we didn't have homeowner association.
Had them baseball bats back in the day, walking the streets. My grandma used to have
Right. So we had we had our grannies, our grandmas involved. They knew everyone on that street, on that block, in that community, and we was involved. We was engaged. Some people might call it a block party, but we all knew someone. And I'm gonna tell you this: I was a single parent, and my child did have a key to the house and was a latchkey child. And so, but it's been times that I can rely on my neighbor to say, hey, she's getting off the bus, or, can you, I knew that person, they knew. And so I think that's going to cut down if we all get involved. And it takes a village to raise a child. We all get involved in the community, in our subdivisions, on our streets, and get to know each other. Then we can cut back on breaking the vehicles and houses and things of that nature. Just awareness. And it's not called being nosy. It's just called being aware.
So, Ms. Jones, tell us what motivated you or inspired you to say, I want to be Alderwoman at Large in Byram.
Ooh, let me tell you. So, of course, I've been in the school system for years now, and I can only do so much in the school system. Okay. I wanted to get out there and do more. And I said, what can I do? What platform, what can I have to get my name out there to do more and be active in the community, giving back in the community? And actually, I was like, I can run for office and I can advocate. And here I am, and God's glory, and I prayed about it, and here I am, and I want to get out there and advocate and listen to my constituents, the voices and concerns that they have.
So tell us, are you new to office? Have you ever held office before?
I have never held office before. And this is what makes it exciting. But listen, I'm excited. I'm motivated. You guys going out there doing this door to door and just meeting our constituents and just listening to them and hearing and being active and them voicing their concerns. And, it's been very rewarding. It has.
Yeah. A lot of people view think that, somebody has never held office before. I don't want anybody never held office, but that actually is a good thing, in my opinion. And I saw that in my race. People won't change. They want new people with fresh ideals that haven't been around for all these years and haven't done anything for their community. So that's a plus.
That's a plus.
The energy and the willingness to learn, the willingness to be involved. People think that being in political office is fancy, and it's all about making sure people have the basic needs met.
Right.
You're talking about being a single mother, understanding what you need for your children, what you can improve in the community for other single mothers. And I'm gonna say single parents because I'm a single father.
Right.
But
and it's hard.
It's hard. So that's it. We got another single parent here. And so it's all about a person, the human approach that understands what it's like to struggle. Coupon clipping.
Oh, yes.
I got those Burger King coupons in the mail yesterday, and I've been looking
apps.
good.
I love Kroger's. I'm clipping. I'm always trying to save.
That's
So
it.
let me ask you this. This is my question.
Oh my goodness, you better be ready.
Because he worse than a pastor. He got to give you a whole lecture. Let me ask you this question. So you're stating that you're wanting to serve, and you're wanting to serve the people of Byram, and you've been a resident of Byram for 20 plus years. So what are your top three, other than what's on your push card, what are your top three priorities that if you are elected, that you would tackle first? Because Byram, you all are growing, but I need y'all to get one sit-down restaurant. All of the fast food. I'm talking to the candidate. I'm not talking to you.
And I hear that. And I went to the constituents, they want that sit-down restaurant. And I'm very family-oriented, And I feel like we shouldn't have to go through the surrounding cities, the outskirts of Byram to go and, find that sit-down restaurant that we can enjoy with our family, with our loved one. After church, after church, I don't feel like cooking. I want to go. I'm used to going and sit down at the restaurant and eating. No cell phone, no devices. That's what we do in my household, and that's how we communicate. And so I'm very. I will speak on that. I advocate for that family restaurant, family environment.
Okay.
Madam Chair, I'm doing like TT added. Madam Chair, can I have the floor, please? So I just want to correct something you said. So you say Byram is what, growing fast? So I want to let everybody know that Byram is the #1 fastest growing city in the state of Mississippi right now. You can't open the door up and not expect. I just want to let y'all put some respect on it.
Don't be a member of it. You got to choose which son that you want to go to his church. Miss Erica, this is my next question. Hinds County is about to receive a new superintendent. And so Hinds County School District. And so we all are welcoming someone new into the community. Of course, he's not new to the community, right, but new in that role. So what are your thoughts on as far as advocating or building a relationship with the new superintendent to make certain that the students are receiving
They don't know. And when you don't know, you just, you know,
Literally don't know.
you don't
You're not
know.
able to
You know,
make a
it's
wise
hard.
decision.
Exactly. And so I'm looking forward to meet our new superintendent. I actually, he have helped me out on a couple of things. I think it's just, I'm excited. You know, I'm excited to be working with him and collaborating with the team, you know, because we're all a team.
Great. You can go. He itching. Y'all, he got a suit on today. He itching to say something. Baby, they ain't let him chopping up today at that Capitol, and baby, he itching tonight, baby.
Tell them what I did yesterday, because that's so funny to you. Tell them what I did yesterday.
It's not funny to me. He wants to talk about it.
Now, Erica saw me. I was clean yesterday.
Oh,
wasn't I?
yes, you have a nice suit
I
on.
was cleaning the Board of Health yesterday.
Listen, my grandma always say, folks to get ready before Easter. They got their new clothes on. They got to walk around for everybody to see them. He goes to work, y'all. They didn't count. They have had what they were going to do on the agenda, and he is late. He calls me. I'm thinking something is wrong because he called me like, I'm upset. What's wrong with you? I went to work and everything over, and I missed it. And I had other stuff going on. I said, well, if you follow by your calendar and do as you should, you would have missed it. But you have 15 things that you're juggling, and you just go on the seat of your coattail. Well, I'm changing my clothes, and I'm putting back on my clothes. I got my suit on today, and when I got up there, everything was over. I said, hold on. You're calling me because you have to change from out of a suit to jeans and a t-shirt. Most people will want to do that. Y'all, he's so used to dressing up 6 days a week, he gets upset. If he have to put on some jeans and some tennis shoes on a polo, he kills him. Y'all, look at him today. I'm gonna take a picture of him so y'all can see him on Facebook.
Why you gonna be clean? Can't nobody see it. That don't make no sense. That was too clean. The folks had to see me yesterday, didn't
Right,
they?
you were dressed very nice.
See, she ain't even see me.
Y'all, he called it the spring collection.
That's it. It's
The
springtime.
collection.
It's-
If
it's-
somebody, because anybody, somebody help him out.
That's
Let
it.
him know that it's not needed.
So, tell us what is like your I guess your biggest project or the most exciting thing that you want to do once you're elected to Alderwoman at large.
Oh, okay, listen.
Well, she's excited about this, y'all. This is gonna be
Right,
good. She's
so-
sitting up.
Listen, I want to be, and I speak about being transparent. I want the constituents to be able to reach me at all times, you know, and question and express their concerns. So what I want to do is at least one time every 2 months, once every 2 months, to be visible. So they can come up to me, and it can be in a parking lot, a church, at anything. They would know that, hey, Erica Robinson Jones will be here on this particular day, at this particular time, all the time, with her chairs, with her tables, and we can sit down and go talk to her. And it's just be open, you know, so I can, and that's for the whole city of Byram, so they can come and say what they express their concern. It doesn't have to be bad, good too, to say, hey, the city of Byram is doing a awesome job and we love it. Just, you know, just sit down. I want to be available, you know. So that's one thing I'm going to, you know, do.
And I think that's important because I still go to a lot of events. I was at a ribbon cutting. We saw my
Right,
cleaning the
right.
suit yesterday.
Oh,
But-
God.
But you know, you'll be surprised. People just love seeing their elected officials in the community, approachable, able to talk to them, call them. I had a constituent call me about some issues she has going on, and they're surprised. When you answer the phone, can I speak to Fabian? This is Fabian. Really? But it's gotten so disconnected. People, you know, get elected to office and they feel like they're above everybody
Oh, no.
because they're elected. So it's good being down to earth and just realizing, hey, I'm just like everybody
Right,
else.
this
Yeah.
is it. I have given my personal cell phone number out today at least about 6 times, and they actually use it. Call me, even on my mailers. Call me. This is my personal number. Give me a call and let me know. Now, if I don't answer at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, however, I will get back to you before, you know, later on, at least by 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. But leave me a voice message, send me a text message, and I'm here. I'm not, you know, I'm not going anywhere. I'm claiming this position. It's like this, like I say, and I think I told you this too, Rep. If I win, it's amazing. God be the glory.
When you
I win.
There you go.
Now let me tell you this. If I lose, it's still a win for me. And I'm still gonna keep my boots on this ground, and I'm still gonna advocate, and I'm still going to be out there in the community. So it's still a win for me.
And you know, you're a winner. People that put themselves up to run for public office, go through the scrutiny, you're a winner. There's so many people sitting on the sidelines that wouldn't dare put their name on the ballot and want to criticize. So you're a winner. You know, I lost my first election miserably. I had 33 votes in my first election. But I said, I'm going to get back up and I'm going to try again because so many people, they won't do it. And so, you know, you're a winner, but we're going to claim victory.
Right.
Y'all go out, vote for Erica Robinson Jones. I need some help.
On April the 1st,
We have to work
and
together.
I'm out there. You guys probably see me on the intersection at the Parkway and across from Chick-fil-A and the gas station right there. I'm holding up my sign. I was out there. I've been out there by myself in the evening time from about 5:15 to 6:30, sometimes 7 o'clock. I did have one of my volunteers out there yesterday. However, I'm out there holding up signs. I'm actually going to your house, knocking on doors. You guys have been awesome. It's been hot out there. You've been giving me water, asking me did I need anything or extra shirt because I've been sweating now. But it's still been amazing just talking to each and getting to know each individual person. It's been awesome. Just keep it going. Just, you know, I'm motivated. Nothing can stop me. I'm still out here and I'm continue to be out here after April the 1st.
And that was my favorite part of the campaign trail is actually knocking on doors, meeting people, and it's just seeing, letting people know, you know, you care. I got water, cakes, cookies, pies, jam, all kinds of stuff. You can meals, still get meals, but it's just nice interacting and meeting people. And we have attorney Melissa DeBar said, Byram, Mississippi, prayers for this sister to be called to serve Byram.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
And so we're gonna let you get some closing remarks, tell people what they need to do and anything you want to say.
Okay, well, you guys know absentee is going on right now. The last day is Saturday from 8 to 12 at City Hall. Polls open at 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on April 1st. You guys can see me out there. I'm actually going to be out there at 6 o'clock in the morning in my spot holding up this sign on the intersection.
Now, where you going to be? I got to ride by there and verify.
I'll be right there by Chick-fil-A and right there in front of the gas station, right there under the light. You know, I try not to run me over, but I'm gonna be out there at 6 o'clock, no later than 6:15 in the morning. But I'm also gonna be circling around, and I'm still gonna be canvassing, and I'm still gonna be out there at our polls, holding up my signs and speaking. If you have any questions, you guys, I will give you my number. It is 601-540-6264. You can call me, ask me questions. And we can sit down and talk. If you want to meet at Starbucks, I have no problem with that. But I'm ready, I'm motivated, and I'm here. I'm present. I'm not absent, I'm present.
And we have a caller, I think. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Hello. Hey, good evening, Representative Nelson. How you doing?
Good evening. Doing good. How are you?
I'm well. Look, I got a question for your candidate, but I want to first congratulate you. You got one of your first bills signed, didn't you? The Panhandlers bill.
Okay, so that is for this session. Absolutely, the Panhandler bill was signed into law by the governor, so we got that passed. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Were you the author or co-author on that?
I was a co-author. The principal author was Representative Shonda Yates.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations to you. That speaks volume to, you know, what you're doing up there.
Thank you so much.
Kudos to you. For your candidate for the at-large candidate for the Byram, she mentioned public safety. Never went into detail. So can you tell me, you know, what are your plans to improve public safety in the city of Byram?
Okay, public safety. I went into just a little bit for neighborhood watch, our community to be involved and know our neighbors, know our community. Know, and it's not about being nosy or anything, but just be aware of our surroundings. Also, of course, when we dial 911 for our police department, for our fire department, it's after something has happened already. And so what I want to do is keep everyone involved and knowing each other. potholes,
Okay.
infrastructure, things of that nature, but we want to make sure we have the money in the budget to get everything taken care of. And it's
Okay,
Mhm.
go ahead. So you're gonna improve the safety environment through encouraging, neighborhood associations and neighborhood watches, you said?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
all right. Well,
that has to
thank
be,
you,
that
ma'am.
has, okay,
I appreciate you taking my call.
no problem. Enjoy the rest of your evening now.
The caller, thank you so much for calling in. And, I think that is paramount, getting people back, like with neighborhood watches, and building community trust. Getting people to be vigilant, trusting the police, trusting law enforcement. So I think that that's a good approach to take, because there's only so much law enforcement can do. And if people aren't reporting it, it's nothing else they can do.
Exactly.
So go ahead and tell us, everybody, what they need to do.
I need you to get out there and vote April the 1st, Erica Robinson Jones for your alderwoman at large here in Byram, Mississippi. Get out there, give me a call. I just need your vote in this. And we're all winners, and go out there to those polls and get out there. A lot of people don't vote for municipality for some reason, they go straight to the top. But it's very important to start right here.
That's the most important election of all times.
Right.
Well, y'all have heard from Erica Robinson Jones, and she told y'all what y'all need to do. And we are looking and we're claiming a victory on April the 1st in the city of Byram, Mississippi municipal election. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
And we will be welcoming you back as Alderwoman, Erica
Absolutely.
Robinson Jones. Right?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to go back to the church announcement lady over here.
Y'all don't try to let him wear another suit in 2025 on Easter. Okay, everyone, we're gearing up for a spring cleanup. North Jackson versus South Jackson this Saturday, March 29th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. South Jackson, let's come, show up and show out. They said that it's gonna rain. You all take your allergy, your Claritin, your Zyrtec, all that. If rain does come, we will pause it, but we're gonna pick it back up that next Saturday. But if rain does not come, we will work from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, okay? Come out, support your neighborhoods. We have faithful sponsors, and our goal is to see which side of town can collect the most waste. Of course, I do believe South Jackson has the most, and we can collect the most. But let's come out early, get started, and get gone. Like, we pray to God He holds the weather to at least about 12. Then the bottom can come out, but not, prayerfully it doesn't. But if it does, that's fine. Some of our sponsors are the man with the suit on. He's one of the sponsors.
The cleanest man in Jackson, Hinds County, in Mississippi, in the
never
Southeast
said that.
region,
But
right?
Representative Fabian Nelson of Mississippi House District 66, you all. Jasmine Barnes, she's a candidate for Ward 1. Keep Jackson Beautiful. Friends of Jackson of Mississippi. New Jerusalem Church. Hobson's Junk Removal. Senor Taco. Continental Swing Center. Trotters Market. And Salon Center. So you all, these sponsors have dedicated their time and energy toward, and definitely want to shout out Solid Waste for the city of Jackson. Satara Patrick has coordinated this event and spearheaded it along with partnering with the mayor, Lumumba, to try to make certain that we are able to have this. And thank you to the bestest sheriff. Now, I know it's not a word, but it is for me. The bestest sheriff of Hinds County, Sheriff Tyree Jones, going to make certain that we have some patrol, as well as Deputy Brazil for the city of Jackson Police to keep us safe. But you all come out, let's clean up. Also, tell your people, your cousins, Lil Ray, Keisha, Jumbo, Poo, all of them, stop throwing that paper out. Take it home with you and dispose of it.
You got a little Ray, right?
Yeah, got Lil Ray. He might be from the zoo, from Yazoo, y'all. He from Yazoo, from the zoo. Y'all stop throwing all that paper out. You making it hard for other people. And then on Highway 18, we got these nice, beautiful lights going down. Now the water is backing up because you all throwing so much paper that can't go through the drains. The drains back. So when it rains on 18, now the water is seeping over into the highway. Yeah, that's because you're throwing paper in the drains. But I know what I'm going to hear. That's the mayor's fault. Yeah, it's his fault too. It's his fault and our fault because we throwing the paper out there, but then we're going to follow him forward. Tell your children, your grandchildren, nieces, nephews, stop throwing the paper out. But we want to see y'all Saturday. Oh, y'all candidates running. Don't tuck your tail. Now's the time to put your feet on the plow. One more time before April 1st, because the people going to show you if you are the chosen one, if you're going to have to take your tours and go back home. All right.
All right, now we're getting ready to talk about an event that's going to be happening really soon. So we have another exciting guest coming up.
I wonder if he gonna do boots on the ground. He got a fan. You got a fan.
I'm gonna use yours. I'm gonna take your ceiling fan out your house and go do boots on the ground. Come on up, Tony. I'm gonna get your ceiling fan and you do boots on the ground. You ready for it?
Yeah, we gotta go, y'all.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna record. I wasn't going, but I'm gonna go
It's no
record.
cameras allowed. No cameras allowed. None at all.
I'm gonna go record him dancing, y'all.
I'm gonna do a two-step when you get that in. All right, who is our next guest coming up? We'll let her introduce herself over here. She's gonna tell all my business, y'all. I don't know why she's coming over.
Hi there, everyone. My name is Amia Edwards, and I am the founder and CEO of the Amiable Arts Foundation. How y'all doing out there? And in here, how y'all doing?
I'm in pain. You know, I've been rehearsing. Had a private rehearsal
pain.
the day before yesterday.
Mhm.
Wednesday. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm in pain. My body aching. I feel old.
You know, I've been rehearsing too, because I'm dancing too. I wouldn't put my friends out there if I'm not dancing as well.
Are you gonna be dancing too?
I'm dancing too, especially with our first one. I'm gonna put my name on it and in it, right? So you know, you lead as you follow. So, but to your point, Fabian, you know, this dancing is exercise.
It is.
There's parts of my body that I didn't know.
It's stuff hurting I didn't know I had.
But Nelson, we don't have that problem doing.
It is. You're right about that. I'm like, I could go in and take a bath in Epsom salt, and I just have to soak for a minute.
This morning, I put my blinker on to turn, and you know, sometimes you just turning the wheel, and a muscle was in my back that I had never knew was back there. I was like, now where did that come from? But it's all fun because what I love about our fundraiser, if you don't know what we're doing, guys, we are doing our inaugural fundraising event, Dancing for the Stars. Not with, because we don't want ABC to sue us, amen. But it is based off of the hit ABC show, Dancing for the Stars. But we consider our young, underserved artists with the Amiable Arts Foundation, we call them stars. And we're going to be dancing for them. Rep Fabian Nelson and his partner just made her debut and just walked in. Now let me tell y'all about Rep.
That has worn me out over here. I can't even walk with this lady right here. Go on, keep on going.
Rep is doing his routine to the Jacksons, Can You Feel It? And I can say with confidence that when the first rehearsal and I saw Rep's swag, I said, well, Lord, maybe we should have kept him on the Capitol Ministry.
Writing bills.
But as we continue to work, I can see the confidence building. And he's just knowing what he's doing. And what I'm learning about this prep for the event is there is beauty in dance, one. And two, there is beauty that comes when you step out of your comfort zone. Right now, I do believe that when we get through with this fundraiser, Rep is going to be moonwalking everywhere. Rep gonna be moonwalking to the mailbox.
I'm gonna down the aisle at the Capitol when I drop my bill. I'm gonna be moonwalking.
Oh wow!
What was our joke, Rep? You had got to the moonwalk down. I said, well, you gonna keep on. You gonna be moonwalking around them smooth criminals you be working with.
Wow!
But come out. We're April 5th. At the Union Station, of course, we're Rep. Dr. Justin Turner and Mrs. Alicia Turner and Capital City Chief Bo Lucky. They're all competing.
Listen, now I'm like the other folks. How you get all of these known people? You ain't get no everyday person. I ain't heard no everyday person. Y'all with celebrities like Dancing with the Stars. All the celebrities get to go.
So that's, like I said, we're basing it off the hit ABC show. And this is our first one. So, okay, sis, if I had got somebody you didn't know for our first one, would you come?
Yeah,
And see Leroy dance?
Yeah, because Fabian gonna say, it's going to support the cheer. Come on, we gotta go support the cheer. And anything for the cheer, he gonna go whether he know the person or not. It can be somebody from Charleston, Mississippi. They say the kids are gonna be there. Now we need to go support. Go get your clothes ready. We're gonna be there to pick you up by 9. Yeah, I would have been there. But I like the idea though.
Thank you so much. But I just want to brag on Fabian's partners. I don't know if he knows it, but she's a legend.
She is.
Bridget Archer has been in the dancing streets for I don't know how long, but from I've been
boots on the ground.
she can teach you anything.
She can. She
Girl,
can
I wanna
dance.
get
On the
too.
ground, in the air, over there,
In the
she can do
treehouse.
it all.
We're trying to get to the trail rides and I can't learn the dance. Come on, so you can take my spot.
Bridget, like, correct me if let the people know your resume. I know you're soul trained. Come on, Maybe you didn't work for this. Who know?
Oh, don't try to be shy now.
Y'all,
Yeah.
Jay said, everybody know Bridget Archer.
She-
Correct me if I'm wrong.
She not
Jay
shy.
said-
She not shy when she be pulling me all around the
Uh-uh.
dance floor. Come on,
The
yank
other
that,
day,
throw my
she
shoulder
whooped
down.
baby. She said, quit being so still.
And trying to be shy now. Come on, talk. Oh.
So can you tell us about your resume and what you love about doing with Dancing for the Stars?
Okay, so
What's your name?
okay, first I am Bridget Archer, and yeah, I've been dancing here. I've been in Jackson forever, and yes, I was a member of the fabulous Prancing Jays.
You better say it, girl. On
Nah,
Also, I danced on a show called 24 Karat Black Gold.
nah.
Yeah,
remember
Miss Lee King. Yeah, I was on that TV
What?
show. Yeah, that was our Soul Train show here.
Hey,
Oh.
sissies, we about to learn boots on the ground for the trail ride.
Yeah, and we actually have line dancing at the center over there on Wednesday nights at
The one you
6:30. The one you mentioned last
That's what
week.
she mentioned.
On
That's what, and we had no, I had no idea.
I'm gonna be there.
Come on, and we're also we have a live band that night, and they're gonna be playing Boots on the Ground. So
Yeah.
go
So bring your fan.
for $35. We have silent auction from Carter Jewelers. Beautiful jewelry. You have a custom piece, original piece from Tony Davenport. Of course, we already know who you're going to see dancing. There's a wet bar. There's going to be hors d'oeuvres, complimentary of Magnum Bean Catering and Mr. Jeff Good. So please come out. And what we're using these funds for in this fundraiser is we're needing our own building to have a full-time after-school and summer program for our underserved creative child in our city. Because how many children do we know that can draw, that can dance, that can get in front of a crowd and speak, but they don't know what to do next to have that career in the arts? I've always known I wanted to be an actor, but my mother did not know what to do. I'm from Bolton by way of Clinton.
I was in that damn way.
I'm country, but it was not until I found my own way later in life that I'm able to know what to do. And so now that I've gotten some Screen Actor Guild credit, I know what a casting director is. I just want to give back because there's so many children and parents who know their children are gifted. But when you have to pay $10 for a dozen of eggs, piano lessons, ballet lessons, acting lessons, those things your child's gonna end up watching YouTube and mocking what they do. So we have to, and I always tell people, let's not forget that to God be the glory. He is the ultimate creator. So when you are being creative, you are probably more than likely leaning into the gift that he gave you. And so when people see us, they'll say, oh, they just hippies, they artists, da, da, da. And I will tell anybody, name a career that is not creative. When you're down there writing bills and thinking of things, you have to think about the problem and the resource and how to make a bill, right?
That's it.
Johnny Cochran, when he got OJ off of that, everybody can finish this. If the glove don't fit,
You must have quit.
was that not a poem?
That was a poem.
Was that not creativity? One call, that's
Oh,
Richard Suicide.
okay. Those
look,
are
and
all
if you
creativity.
can't come to me, I can.
Come to you.
That's all Don Evans.
Okay, so those are all creativity. I always tell my artists that want to be actors, everybody is scared to be an actor, but want to criticize it because you say, all you see is talking. But when I am an actor, I know how to train my voice. So when I look here, I can talk to you like I need to make you remember who I am. Amen. So, but that's me using my whole voice. When Bridget uses my whole body, excuse me, when Bridget dances, she's not only just knowing the 8 count, the 8 count ministry. Not only the 8 count, but she's letting the music embody her. And that's another
Nick
art.
said it, right?
Yes.
Nick said it.
Nick
Okay,
said-
so we got one more.
And I think one thing,
Agree.
if you agree with me, Rip, we as a community don't really appreciate the arts until it gets to a point of fame.
Yep, that's it.
That's true, that's it.
Right?
Mhm.
But we forget that Beyonce is an artist, but not only is she an artist, when she comes to your city, she is an economic opportunity.
Absolutely.
Right? And we forget that that's based in the art. She is an entrepreneur. So what I'm wanting to get in our young artists here is, yes, you can make money off of being in the arts, in front of the camera or behind it. But people spend money on that music. People spend money on books. People spend money on film. Let's get in.
That's and Miss Bridget, we have a young lady on here, Miss Deidre Howard says, great show as always. Where are the dance classes held? So tell her where your classes are and details.
Come on, Miss Bridget.
Y'all, this boots on the ground. Everybody want to do boots on. I'm gonna
Miss
take on my
Bridget,
boots.
come
Pop,
on.
pop,
Miss
pop.
Bridget, come on.
So every Wednesday at Champion Center, which is Shepherd Park.
By Jim
on
Hill.
Hatch Street by Jim Hill. We have a line dance class. It's free and it starts at 6:30. You come in, you learn all different line dances.
6:30.
Okay, sisters, I hope y'all listening. We going next Wednesday.
And it's
That's
at
right.
Champion.
Champion, yeah, Champion Community Center, 1355 Hattiesburg Street, right around the corner from Jim Hill High School.
Okay, we'll be there.
And when you get through learning them line dances, I expect to see y'all down there at Union Station
Yeah.
on the floor
Everything.
in your black tie attire, showing folks what you've learned and also giving for a good cause. Tickets are only $35. You're gonna see us. I don't know what. Aren't you gonna
You're gonna enjoy it.
Oh,
Please come out.
it's
so
fabulous.
You're gonna see
Mhm.
Rep out there doing his thing.
How many background dancers does Rev have?
Oh, it's a background there. You got several.
Well, y'all watch the background dance. Don't pay attention. They're gonna do the
No, you're gonna see the first center. He's gonna be doing his moonwalking and everything.
That's it. So we're gonna let you sign us on off this evening.
Oh, goodness.
Your final thought.
Final thought, always apply your best, because if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Right,
Tambourine mama.
All right. Y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We will be back next Thursday. And when we come back, we will have new municipal officers and maybe some current ones who win their re-election. So thank y'all for tuning in. Hand to take us out.
Yeah, are you gonna do it with the